What is going on, entertainers? So, today I'm coming to y'all with another video. Now let's get into this reunion, which was one of the funniest reunions I've seen in a little minute. First of all, you see the girls kind of, entering into the reunion venue. Brittany, it's the Party City wigs. They still continue off season into the reunion. Brittany decided to come on with her, "It's a hard knock life, hard knock. It's a hard knock life, hard knock. I got a new wig." It's just, I don't get why she has to do all these wigs and like, as if she's like bald or something. Like, is it like a camp thing? Like you like to be campy and another character? Because it just doesn't make sense to me. I didn't like the wig. I'm sorry. Okay? It just, no. She looked out of place versus some of the other ladies. That's just my opinion, okay? Now, Vanessa, y'all did not show up. Vanessa to me is very odd. Why do this whole season with most of it being about you, especially for the beginning half of the season, and not show up to basically defend yourself? I just feel like that was not smart on her end. And she let a lot of people speak for her a little bit throughout the reunion, especially Jennifer, calling you a fraud. Okay, so you have 12 counts of fraudulent acts and, stolen identity and so on and so forth. That's a big accusation that I would not want somebody put against me. I'm sorry. Now, Jennifer is making fun of Brittany's Party City wig because she probably saw her in passing. We get to the reunion and all the girls are wearing black, okay? The best look to me was Jennifer and Brooke, okay? Those to me always eat. Of course, they have the coin and they know about fashions a lot more than some of the other girls, so I wasn't surprised at all. Now, Jennifer was giving peacock realness, but I liked the peacock, okay? I liked it. It was a rich bougie peacock. So I think her and Brooke ate. Now, Jackie, I know she probably screamed when she heard the theme was black because she wears black any day. To the beach, to the mall, to shower, Jackie's wearing black, okay? So we get to the questions, and they asked Jen about, Evelyn's return, Evelyn's big awaited return. Really, they brought her back to help with ratings. And they asked Jen, how did she feel? She said she was so happy because, anytime her and Evelyn reunite, it's always a good thing. I just feel like Jen and Evelyn would not be friends had this show been filming. I feel like they have a lot of animosity between each other, and they know that they're stronger together than apart on this show. So that's why they kind of get closer when filming comes around. So I was Jackie rolling my eyes the way that I was too, because before she came on this show again for another season, y'all was not that close. So you guys are friends out of convenience because you guys have to be together, which is a convenience type of thing. Y'all have to be around each other. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, now the whole time, Jen and Evelyn are, I miss my friend. I was so excited to come back. I was nervous. Child, Jackie over there rolling her eyes, just mad. Okay? She's just feeling a whole lot of ways because she is not happy. The fact that Jen and Evelyn are over here laughing about the whole situation, about the return, because Jackie says that, Jennifer didn't feel too happy about her returning. Now, the reason why she says this is because during Evelyn's appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy, when they asked her about the ratings, she basically said thumbs down, and she wasn't too happy about it. Last season ratings, if y'all don't know, was horrible. It was really, really bad. To the point where they probably would have canceled it had it not gone a little bit up. But due to Evelyn's return, it did spike a little bit, but not as big as people think that it did. So I wouldn't give her too much credit. As much as she thinks she's doing her big one, it's not the biggest one that she's did, to be honest. I really feel like they want a big-ass spike in ratings. Drea has to come back. Drea, to me, has a big following. A lot of people like her. And a lot of people like to see her a little bit humiliated because her being so young in a group of older women. This was around the time when she did the whole thumbs down thing, when she found her fake husband on that show. That's when she put the thumbs down towards the cast. All right. Now, Jackie calls out Jennifer on this, and Jennifer kind of denies it. And next thing you know, Evelyn and Jackie start going back and forth. And she's like, yeah, you all B, you all this. Evelyn's like, yeah, tell him how you was effing that trainer on the cash trip. Y'all may be able to accuse Jackie of a lot of things, but I don't think she fucking around on Doug. I just cannot see that happening. I would have to see it with my own two eyes, and I would be shocked if that's the case. And who knows if they have an open marriage? That might be their agreement. They have been married for 5-6 decades, damn near. So that might be their agreement. So they're going back and forth. Next thing you know, Jackie starts unbuckling her chancletas. She starts unbuckling her chancletas, and she's like, you should be happy that you came on my platform. Here's the thing. Without Jackie Christie, there would be no Basketballers LA. I do stand by that. Let me tell you why. She, to me, brought the drama to the first season of LA. Y'all got to understand, that first season determines if the show's successful or not. Look at Orlando. As much as I think it was great, apparently the audience didn't think so, and apparently social media didn't think so, because they didn't even get a reunion. The first season of LA got a reunion quick, because guess what? Jackie Christie. As much as she got on our nerves, she was instigating stuff, she was starting drama, she was gaslighting, including Malaysia. Remember when she... Y'all wasn't around during the OG days. That was, to me, one of the funniest scenes when Jackie threw Malaysia under the bus when they was in that hotel with Laura. And she said, you guys all talk ish about each other, including Malaysia. And she just threw Malaysia under the bus, and Malaysia was left with her mouth wide open like, what? Y'all got to understand, Jackie Christie she's a genius in this reality game. Like, she knows how to start up this shit, and she knows how to keep it up. So I do agree with that. Now, there wouldn't be LA, of course, without Miami, but let's not act like Jackie didn't keep LA alive. Because take her away from the first season, I don't think they would have been lasted this long. Let's give it about. They probably would have lasted a couple of seasons, if that. Because I heard Orlando's not coming back. All right. Now she starts to unbuckle her chancletas, and then they bring up Evelyn and Carl and their whole fake sort of relationship. We all know Evelyn was not into Carl. Like, a blind man. Stevie Wonder could see that. She was not into him at all. You know what I think it is? I think he was too suit and tie, a dad type of uncle type nigga. Evelyn likes a bad boy. Like Antoine, a bad boy. Ocho Cinco, a bad boy. Carl Crawford, a bad boy. Even J-Lo nigga that Evelyn dated, a bad boy. She likes bad boys. That nigga's a good boy, okay? He pays his taxes on time. He's not in debt. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have beef with street niggas. That's not the type that gets Evelyn enticed. That's her type, okay? So I knew that one last when I seen the nigga, all right? Now, Shawnee kind of confirms that, and she says that she never seen them coming, you know, together and staying for a long time. By the way, they bring out Shawnee. Shawnee's in all red, the devil in red, okay? Being a preacher's wife. I was like, girl, you're a preacher's wife. You're not supposed to be wearing all red. You're supposed to be wearing all white, okay? You're supposed to be godly, all right? So she says she doesn't think that they were going to last. And next thing you know, Jackie gets brought up. So Shawnee confronts Jackie, and she's just like, oh, I heard, you know, some phone calls were being made, and you said you would slap me in my face or punch. I should slap you and slap Shawnee. And why is she here? And why is Evelyn there? So Jackie explains and says that, and this is what I mean, Jackie knows how to deflect. She threw British under the bus. I said British probably somewhere just mad, preparing for jail, mad that Jackie threw her under the bus like that. Because that was a good deflection, Jackie. Good job. All right. She says British was the one really saying all of that, and says that basically Jackie didn't think that Evelyn, you know, would help with the ratings, and, you know, Shawnee should start a show called Preacher's Wives, which, Shawnee, you should take that as a compliment. That's a good idea. There is no Preacher's Wives shows. So you could be the one to start and pinnacle that show. Because think about it, Basketball Wives will not last as much as you think that it will. All right? So they start going back and forth, and Shawnee, let me tell y'all something about Shawnee. Shawnee's a threatening ass bee, but she does it in a classy, nice, nasty type of way. She said, what was funny to me is that you thought that they were going to have your back instead of mine. That's basically thinking, bitch, you out of line. You think you're the boss, I'm the boss. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice way of saying that. You got to really watch for Shawnee. I'm telling you, if you're not smart enough, that lady will disrespect you in a nice, nasty type of way. Jackie didn't want that pressure, though. You could tell she backed up very easy because Shawnee, although she may not sign the checks, she mails the checks. And next thing you know, your address may get lost. She's in charge of the people getting the checks. So you might not want to cross her. So I think Jackie kind of knew to back off from that. What I will say though, Evelyn helped a little bit with this season, but I'm not going to act like this season was like the greatest season. It really wasn't. Thank God for Brittany and Cleana, because if it wasn't for those two, that season would have been actually really boring. So Evelyn, you didn't do, and Vanessa too. You didn't do your big one as much as you think you did, Bookie Bat. If Jackie were to say that, she wouldn't be wrong, but she claims that she didn't say certain things like that and about the banner. So they put like the billboard of 3 girls from Orlando and 3 girls from LA, and they had Shawnee on there and they had Evelyn on there. And I guess Jackie felt away after she was on a Jackie says that British called her and basically was like, girl, why are you not on the banner? Like, you should be on the banner. What is this? If I was Jackie, I would have felt away, because y'all trying to make it seem like all these years I ain't put through, and it's a banner. They don't get paid for that, right? But still, it's like an ego thing. Like, why y'all didn't put me on the banner? Like LA, I've helped LA alive all these years. Y'all should keep me on that damn banner just out of a respect type of thing. So I get Jackie. I'm sorry. As crazy as kooky as she is, I think Evelyn thinks she's too big for her britches. Okay? The bitch comes and goes as she pleases. Every 2 seasons she leaves. Oh, I'm never doing Basketball Wives. A season later, I'm back. We don't see her come and return every 2 seasons. It's really irritating, but y'all love her. Now, we get to Brittany. So Brittany comes on stage with her Annie wig. Okay, it's a hard knock life. Hard knock. It's a hard knock life. Hard knock. I hated Basketball Wives. Okay, she comes on the stage and she voices her frustration just about. Now, Brittany didn't even want to come on stage unless Cleana was there, which I thought was a little weak. Like, girl, like, they're not gonna jump you. Like, come on stage. We're not gonna jump you. Like, they're not gonna jump you. Okay. So she starts to talk about episodes and how basically the other couch, which is Jennifer, Evelyn, and Brooke, she says that they were like Twitter thugs, and she says that she was shaking during the episodes. The girl said she was shaking. I don't know if you was going through the same thing Smiley was, but Bookie Bat, it was not that hard. I'm sorry. Just from watching the show, I know it's edited and everything, but like, you weren't filming baddies. Like, you were getting bopped inside your head every 2 seconds. Like, come on now. Shaking is a little much. Brittany is like a Gen Zer, and she's not even Gen Z. Like, that's something a Gen Z would say. I was shaking. I was just so triggered. I'm like, oh my God, like, relax, girl. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't feel like it was that deep. And Brittany works with Zeus. That's the most ratchet you could get. So, Basketball Wives to Zeus, Basketball should be a walk in the park for you. You should be able to read these bitches up and down, look them up, stupid, and go about your day. I'm just saying, but hey. She said she was so irritated by being there. That's why she moved to North Carolina. Now, that's where she started about the Twitter thugging. So, her and Jen start going at it. It was funny. John gonna talk about it. It's not Twitter. It's called X. They start going at it. And Jen, Brittany's like, you don't stand on nothing. You big for nothing. I said, ooh. That wasn't Brittany. That was Brett. I said, damn, Brett. Where was this all season? I mean, you did it once with Brooke. But besides that, you never, came with that a lot of that energy. That shocked the hell out of me. Jen was like, oh, you soaking fat, you 95 pounds soaking wet. Jennifer, you know Brittany will still tear you up if y'all was to come to fisticuffs. So don't even go there. Okay? It's okay. You're not a fighter. Don't try to be like a fighter. And it's okay. Okay? Now, Cleana's just sitting there rolling her eyes at the whole thing because she just thinks these are just hypocrites. All right? Jackie's just like, I love Brittany. Every time I see Brittany, I just wanted to give her a hug. When Jackie says that about you, that means she was talking shit about you. And she thinks that you're a little slut puppy. She did it to Drea. She did it to British. She did it to a whole lot of other girls. You got to watch Jackie, okay? When she says, I just want to hug you. I just want you to, be my little Care Bear. That means she thinks low of you. And she thinks that you're a slut monkey. Just for the girls that don't know, okay? So I do believe the girls when they say Jackie was talking ish about Britney, how she don't fit in and stuff, because she really didn't. She made herself an outcast off the jump. Brooke and Evelyn called her out. She's like, no, you did it, you stupid bitch. You've been talking about Britney all season. Look at you. Look at you. Now, Cleana jumps in. So they're asking Cleana, like, hey, how did you feel coming in the group? And the girls asking you, where did you come from? So she basically was just like, what type of question is that? Like, it makes you feel uncomfortable when you come in a group of girls and they ask you, where did you come from? It's common sense where I come from. I mean, why is all of us here to begin with? She got a point. I'm sorry. They tried to act like this girl came from the street and just started filming out of nowhere. We all know why she's here. Jennifer says it has to make sense to the audience. So they have to know, who are you a friend of? I would have said I'm a friend of Shawnee's, because technically they met her at Shawnee's event. So she's a friend of Shawnee's. What happened was producers and production didn't do their job with training Cleana and say, hey, when you come on the show, you're this person's friend. You this person's friend. You see how certain girls came on, they were this person's friend. Evelyn was Brittany's friend. You see what I'm saying? You got to do that. That's what Jennifer was trying to say. But Jennifer, don't try to make it seem like you production or something like that. Like you got stake in the company. I guess. Cleana roast the fuck out of Jennifer. I didn't know how Jennifer could stay in the rest of this reunion. Because Cleana was just like, girl, you sound stupid as hell. They start going back and forth. She was Jennifer was like, I got degrees. What are you talking about? No, she said, I'm educated. I got a degree. And Cleana said, I got many degrees. And she said, how you got degrees, Jennifer, when you've been scammed for $40,000, scammed for a Range Rover, and scammed for a dog? I said, you got a point. Jennifer, you better make that nigga sign that damn prenup. I know something. Jennifer is an easy lick. I swear. And it bothers me. Because if that was my sister, bitch, I would make you sign that prenup in your sleep. And then I would forward it to Christian and be like, oh, Jennifer sent this to you. She just wants you to sign it real quick. That's a signature right there. Because I'll be damned. Oh, it's so sad. Anyways, so then they talk about the event where Cleana ran up after being called a 304 when they was playing WAP. There's holes in this house, okay? And she basically said, which Cleana, you know you was there wrong for doing that. Because, of course, if you run up with your feet, with your shoes off, and you stand over somebody, you want some smoke. You want to beat her ass. So don't try to act like you was running over there to check her with your shoes off. Like, Cleana is a little delusional when it comes to certain stuff like that. But I get her frustrations because Jennifer and Evelyn will throw the rock and hide their heads, especially Jennifer. So I get it. Apparently, Jackie called Cleana a gremlin. And then Cleana and Jennifer almost get into it again because Jennifer was like, she didn't appreciate the whole run-up situation and stuff. And she was like, yeah, like, you know, this gremlin, as Jackie would say, you know, ran up on me. Cleana was like, bitch, you look like a peacock. They start going back and forth. Jennifer's like, can you tell this bitch John to shut the fuck up? John is just like, man, the camera's not on. It's not on her. It's on you. So you the one talking. And then Cleana's like, who you calling the bitch? Cleana almost ran up again. That Cleana, bitch, you need to go to baddies. Because Cleana is about that life. Like, it's almost funny to watch amongst this cat. She reminds me of Royce. She reminds me of little Royce, but more aggressive than Royce. Because Royce knew when to, like, be cute and, like, you know, she knew how to read more than Cleana. Cleana knows how to read, but Royce, that tongue was something nasty, okay? So she didn't have to fight unless she really, really had to. But Cleana, when you say one little thing, girl, she gonna want to get up on it. So it's funny to watch because these group of girls, they're not fighters. So to put a fighter amongst them, it was hilarious to me. So they asked Jennifer about, you know, Christian, and Cleana even calls him that he scams. He does give me scam vibes. I'm sorry. He has the total look. He talks like one. And this is, of course, all alleged. He does give me those vibes heavy. And I've said it throughout my recap of the whole series that, like, something about him is off. Like, it gives too much to be too good to be true. Somehow is off. It's giving me a lick. Like, he's trying to get a lick. That's just what I get from it. Sorry. Now, Jennifer calls out Vanessa's basically saying she has 14 counts of fraud, so she has no merit to basically talk about Christian, which I'm like, okay, like I get it and all, but like Vanessa's not even here to confirm or deny that. And I'm pretty sure that would have got brought up throughout the season. So I just feel like she was just saying that because she know Vanessa couldn't defend herself. Hence why, Vanessa, you should have showed up to that damn reunion. Okay? Giselle and Brittany ended up getting into it in the reunion too, about Giselle felt like Brittany didn't have her back a lot and that she always played middleman because she was being fair. She was the neutral one. I like Giselle because you could tell she naturally built connections with the girls and she wasn't trying to kiss their ass. That is something I like about her. She doesn't give me Susie vibes. She give me the type, if they do try her, she gonna cuss them out too, which I like, okay? The reunion ends up with a toast. They all toast to each other. Jackie calls Cleana a gremlin again. She does look like a cute gremlin, like a cute gremlin, okay? And that's basically the reunion. I feel like with this next season, this is what they need to do. I would keep Giselle. I would keep Jackie. Jackie, I feel like your spot in trouble because Shawnee, her nostrils was flaring up more than usual. So I feel like she might try to get you or try to get a bitch on there that has maybe fucked Doug in the past or some shit. She will try to pull a stunt on you just for you trying her like that. So I feel like Giselle, Jackie, I would even bring back Cleana. I'm sorry. I feel like Cleana, just get cool with Jackie. Come back on the show. To me, I like her energy. She's not scared. We need somebody that's going to challenge these girls. That's going to challenge Brooke, Evelyn, and Jen. They, to me, are the trifecta that kind of needs to get broken up. So we need to bring some newer girls that's going to really challenge them without trying to fight them, but will read them down. I'll bring back Cleana as a friend and then keep the other 5 as main cast. Brittany is not coming back. We all know this, okay? Let me know what y'all thought about this reunion. Thank God John Sally hosted it because he did give me a key throughout the reunion versus the other guy that hosted. No shade to him. Let me know what you guys think down below, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.